Hey, hello. I think I'm live. Facebook has changed this around, and it used to be so much easier for me to use. I could just like zip it out. And how does that look? What is that? Hold on. Oh well. You see my mess. There it is. This is me. But I've been out gardening today and having a good saw a client and worked with my house, and it's just been a nice day. How about you? I'd love to hear about what's been going on in your day. Let's see. I don't know if where I see the I don't know where I see the comments. Oh well. You know what? I would love it if you would let me know if you're here and if you have any questions. But basically, what tonight I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try real hard to do a 30-minute class because I love these oils. I talk about them all the time. You know I do. They've been part of my world for the last, I don't know, doTERRA has for maybe the last 6 years. And I've been using essential oils for like 50, something like that. But they weren't these oils. I mean, there's the rest of the essential oils, and then there's these. So when you think about using them as to replace your medicine cabinet, that's what these oils can do. Like they're that quality. When hospitals and doctors want, veterinarians, doulas, midwives, when they want essential oils, they're going to grab high quality like a doTERRA oil. That's it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start. I know that sometimes people hop on after it's started, but that's okay. They can go back and start. I want to keep this at 30 minutes. I'm going to try real hard. Okay, so first of all, thanks for being here. And you may not, maybe you already know what essential oils are. Maybe you think you know what essential oils are. As I said before, I've been doing this for, gosh, like I said, almost 50 years. And I thought I knew what essential oils are. I thought they were like dehydrated oil or like concentrated or, what's really a tincture or, I thought that's what essential oils were. They're not. Essential oils are they're steamed of the plant, of the leaf, of the flower, of the stems, the roots, and it's those kind of things. And then they're they're done in a special way so that they're captured without disrupting the essential part of the plant. Because actually, the essential oils are the immune system of the plant. Isn't that amazing? They are the immune system of the plant. That's why when we want to use them for, like, if we've got seasonal allergies, snuffy nose and all that stuff, that's why these work so quickly and so well, because our body recognizes them as being organic. So, like, they don't have to say, oh, no, that's medicine, that's chemicals, don't go away. Because, a lot of times people will take medicine for stuff that's so simple they can simply use essential oils for, and they don't have to. It's a lot cheaper, it's a lot quicker, and our body it loves it, accepts it, and over time, our bodies can even come to the point where they don't even need them anymore because what they do is they support our body's natural way of healing. Our bodies are healing machines, and when we give them what they need, they can do a bunch of stuff. Okay, so as I said, I can get off track. I'm trying. Okay, I'm 2 minutes in. I'm doing it. All right. So I told you what they were, and I told you. Let's see why. So most of these oils, doTERRA oils, you can about 80% of what people go to the doctor for, get medicine for, like over-the-counter medicine, can be managed by these oils. And I mean, sometimes they can be reduced or eliminated completely. I mean, I haven't been to the doctor. I mean, I haven't been to the God, I haven't been to the drugstore for anything other than Band-Aids or Q-tips in the whole time, 6 years. I mean, I don't need it. Whenever I have something go on in my health, emotional, physical, or mental health, with me or my cats, or my garden, or cleaning, or whatever, I'll say, what oils do I have for that? And I go to my stash of oils, and find something. First, I go to the book and look it up. There's a special book that we call, it's by Modern Essentials. I love it. And then we have a private Facebook group. We compare notes, what works, what's not working. So that's how we do it. All right, so back to the other. So I told you what they are. And then how you can use them 3 different ways. You can use them topically, and if you were here, I would let you smell this peppermint. You think you know peppermint? This is amazing. In fact, I'm using it to keep ants out of my house because they don't like the smell of peppermint. Okay, so let's suppose you were here, just pretend, and take a drop of one drop in your hand, and then take your other hand, other finger, put it on the roof of your mouth, strong, and then rub your hands together and rub it on the back of your neck, because this peppermint will reduce your body temperature. It will reduce, like if you had head tension, like ooh, and it'll also like hot flashes and those kind of things. So as far as reducing body temperature, fevers, peppermint's great. Put it in the back of your head or up there, and then that same drop, I go. And it opens my sinuses, opens my, respiratory tract. It's wonderful. One drop. So, and there's 250 drops in a bottle. So imagine how long a $22 bottle of peppermint lasts for a long time. And so peppermint also, you add it to other oils and it drives it in. So a lot of the blends will have peppermint in it for that reason. So anyway, so 1 drop of peppermint. 1 drop is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Remember when you were young or something, your grandmother or your mother might have given you some peppermint tea for upset stomach. Now, 28 cups equals 1 drop of this stuff. That's how potent these oils are. They're the most potent of all the plant medicine. In the whole plant kingdom, essential oils are the most potent. That's why you have to dilute them sometimes, for sure, with animals, definitely with cats. But that's a whole other subject. I did a cats class last week, and we have a veterinary board with doTERRA, so we know what oils are safe and how to use them. So that's peppermint. Look at all so I showed you the 3 ways to use it. We used it internally. Remember I did in your mouth, so you can take them internally. I put them on the back of my neck, so that was topically, and then aromatically. All right, so aromatically, when you want to affect your emotions, the quickest way is, within 15-20 seconds, you affect your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system by inhaling, because your limbic system, your emotional system, is right on the other side of your where you breathe in. So it affects it right away. It's amazing. So that's a super reason. It goes right into your brain. You don't want cheap quality oils going into your brain. Like, it's right there, in fact, you know that the FDA says only 10% of the oil needs to be organic for it to be labeled organic. So a lot of these oils, even in Whole Foods, it'll say organic, but who knows if they are or not, because they always will say for external use only. That's how you know they're not as pure as these, because as you notice, I just ingested that. In fact, most of them you can ingest. It'll say, and I can ingest these because they're so pure, not even close to the other ones. So like on the side of this one, can you see where it says, can you see that it says supplement facts? That means on the side, like a can of beans, it'll say supplement facts so that you know you can ingest it. All right, so but then there's some others that don't have that, doTERRA, other doTERRA oils that don't say supplement facts, so you just don't take them internally. But you can diffuse them and take them topically, of course. Anyway, so there you go. So those are the 3 ways to use them. And I said about the purity, 10% is, and a lot of people say, well, I'm allergic to lavender essential oil. Well, that's because they are allergic to the fillers. Because most of the time, what you find in the other oils they have fillers in them, and the fillers have the proteins, and that's usually what people are allergic to, or the artificial fragrance. It'll say fragrance as an ingredient, and fragrance, even if it says natural fragrance, fragrance is a chemical ingredient, made in the test tubes in the laboratory. It's not real. It's not organic. And so that is what is causing. In fact, the CDC said a few years ago, you can look this up, check it out, a few years ago, that fragrance, artificial fragrance, is as bad as secondhand smoke. How about that? As bad as secondhand smoke. That's how bad fragrance is. Glade air freshener, scented candles, the stuff, Pine Sol you clean your floor with, body cream you put on, shampoo, all of that. They have artificial fragrance in it, and they are hormone disruptors. So when you see a lot of them, they're starting to say, they've finally gotten the hint, knowing they don't want to be sued because they will be, and if they don't do something. It says paraben and phthalate free. PHALATES. That's because those are the hormone disruptors that are the most people know about, but there's actually a long list of them that are in the artificial fragrance. So the thing is, just don't use them. Why? You've got these essential oils that work awesome. They smell way better, and you don't sneeze when you walk down the aisle of the grocery store with all the artificial scents in it. I can't, my nose runs. I can't even go near that aisle. It's so bad for me. Okay. I talked about, all right. And then the other thing is that CPD, there are so many other types of essential oils out there, and they try to be good and they try to look good and they have good packaging. Even Costco carries them. But as I just said, a lot of them are not real. They're not natural. Even if they are, they have fillers in them, so you can't take them internally. And what good is something that kind of smells good, but if it's not helping you? You can get the doTERRA lavender, it's real lavender, and put it in a diffuser, and you'll get the therapeutic benefits in addition to smelling great. So why not? And it's way cheaper because it's just a penny's a drop. So it's even cheaper than the candles you can buy at Bed Bath & Beyond. When you put a few drops, 5 drops in a diffuser a day, at what is it, like 8 or 9 cents a drop? You figure it out. It's much cheaper to use a diffuser with these oils than it is to buy a scented candle. All right. Plus, it's going to prevent you from getting things like cancer, which is these hormone disruptors. The breast cancer, they found direct links from the hormone disruptors in the artificial fragrance. So stop it. You don't need to do it. All right. So enough of that. You kind of got that point. I want to talk about lavender because this is really cool. This is the one most people, when they think of aromatherapy, they think of lavender. This is real lavender, and it is so real that you can actually ingest it. In fact, my daughter has gotten off her anti-anxiety meds just by ingesting lavender. Now she puts it up. She puts her mouth out and just drops in like 3 drops at a time, and she'll do that a few times a day. I can't do it because I'm not that crazy about the taste of it, but I know it works great. It's really, really strong, delicious strong. Like this is the most, like I said, the most potent. So what you can do with this real lavender is considered like a natural Benadryl. Yeah, natural Benadryl. So, like if you get a poison ivy or mosquito bite, you just put a drop of the lavender on it, and the itch goes away right away. If you get a burn, spray this on it, or diffuse or dilute it with a little bit of carrier oil, and rub it on the burn. It heals so fast, and it makes the heat and the hot go away. It feels great. And then also for the seasonal allergies, like people are sneezing a lot this time of year with all the pollen, this is one of the ones you want. So you take a shot glass of water, and you put 2 drops of lemon, lavender, and peppermint in the glass, put it in, swish it around in your mouth, and swallow it. And it's great. I mean, you don't need all those other over-the-counter meds when you've got these. It's just great. In fact, they even have a product called Try Ease that is just a little gelatin capsule of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So you can take the gel caps, or you can make your own and put it in the water. But all I'm saying is lavender's amazing. So there you go. And this is one of the ones that's good for all animals, cats, dogs, horses, goats, people, babies. But again, babies, animals, you're going to dilute it. And humans, you can take it, put it straight on. All right, and this is one of the ones for sleep too. I have this next to my bed, and it's just a wonderful oil to calm you. It's a calmative, not a sedative. It's a calmative. Now, it would be a sedative if you had enough of it, I guess. But anyway, calmative. So there you go. That's lavender. Let me talk a little bit about. I talked about peppermint before. I'm talking about the basic main oils. Like if you were to get just the basic oils to get rid of your medicine cabinet, these are the kind of the ones to do. Digestin, it's a digestive blend, and it has peppermint in it, but it also has ginger and fennel and caraway seeds, tarragon, coriander, anise. Yep, I think I said ginger. Anyway, and you just put a couple of drops of that and rub it on your where you feel upset stomach, bloating, gas, all that stuff, and rub it on your stomach, and it's great. And you can also put a couple of drops of this in water and drink it, and it just works so quick. I mean, like quick. So if I had something way too much or ate something that upset my stomach, I'll put a couple of drops in water and I'll put it on my stomach. So that's it, and it's just great. It just, these are, some of these oils I have in my purse because I want them, and you can't buy them in stores. So there you go. All right, so that's digestin, and it's and for babies, like, the ones who have colic or whatever, this is a really good oil for them. Diluted, put on the bottom of their feet and then on their tummy. So, and we've got a whole bunch of oils that are just for babies and kids and a different way, and I'm going to talk about that in another class. I just wanted you to know this is one of those ones. And digestin is also one of the ones for hairballs for cats. So again, diluted. You can go to my cat class last week and it's on the replay and you can read about the digestin. But you see all the uses you get for each of these oils? So it's just, they're used for so many different things. It's just great. All right, so that's digestin. Another one is like when they say, if you don't know what to use frankincense. And this is one of the ones I use every day. And you see how it's got this thing on the top? So I bought this separately and took the regular cap on and put this on, because this is one of the oils I use every morning because it has anti-inflammatory properties, and I use it as a preventative because most diseases are inflammation. And so I'll just take it like this and put 2 drops under my tongue, hold it for 30 seconds, and that's it. That's how I start my day. Well, actually, I start my day with lemon and then the frankincense. So that's and then it's good for head tension. It's good, like you can even, if your head's really banging, you can put a couple of drops of frankincense on your thumb and hold it on the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds, and it goes from the roof of your mouth right into your head. And so it's really good for calming down. And it's good for calming, by the way. So you can put a couple of drops in your hand and breathe it in. I had something break my windshield when I was going 65 miles an hour on the highway a couple of years ago, and I had a frankincense and copaiba and balance. Those 3 oils are all anyway. All 3 of them. I put the copaiba and the frankincense in my mouth, and I put it on my head, and I'm breathing it in. And I mean it, I would have been so freaked out under normal circumstances, but it was over. It's like I was just floating through. Oh yeah, there's my shattered windshield. Let's see what I can do about it. I mean, it was awesome. Anyway, I love frankincense, and this is one of the reason why they brought it to the Christ child is because it is so awesome. It was considered more important than gold back 2,000 years ago, and I still think if I were to get rid of all my oils, and if I could only keep one, it would probably be frankincense. And by the way, it also enhances the other oils when you take it with another one. All right, so there's frankincense. And then, so I had a really big deal of a few years ago. I had asthma for gosh, maybe 3 years. And I have gotten some lifestyle changes and breathing fuller, differently, and all that stuff. But this is my daily lung support oil. It's called Breathe. Can you see that? Yeah, I can't tell where the camera is. There's Breathe. And so with that, you can take a couple of drops and put it in your hand, breathe, and go like this. And oh, wow, it's just wonderful. So breathe that like 10 long inhales, and it really clears your head and your sinuses and your chest and your lungs. It's just, Wonderful. And then notice I still have a little bit on my hands. So there you can rub it on over your lungs. And let's say my cat sneezes. And so with him, what I do is there's a diluted version, and then I put the diluted version and pet him with that. Or I could, after most of the oil is gone from here and I can still smell it, I could pet him with that too. All right, so this is Breathe. And Breathe is great for like people who snore at night or you want a better sleep. So a really, really good thing for people who want better sleep, have respiratory stuff and snore and all that stuff is Peppermint and Breathe. I mean, trying to go too fast. Breathe and Frankincense, and put those both in the diffuser together. And it's, I mean, the next thing it's morning, and nobody's complaining about the snoring, and you felt great during your sleep because you're able to breathe fully. It's great. All right, so there you go. And then we have, I talked about lavender. Okay, lemon. I mentioned lemon with the lemon, lavender, and peppermint for the seasonal allergy sneezing stuff. I mean the congestion. Lemon is the first oil I take every morning, and I put it in water. Like here's a glass of water, and I just go bam, bam. I put two drops in, and then drink it. So that's the very first thing I do every morning. Lemon. This will alkalinize your blood. This isn't lemon juice. Remember I was saying at the beginning what I used to think essential oils were? This is from the outside of the lemon. This is literally from the little sacs of essential oils on the outside of the lemon peel. So this is alkaline, and it is awesome for flushing out your lymphatic system, for detoxing your liver, like people who have liver challenges. That's, oh my gosh. Lemon, lemon. It's just, so I do several things as preventative because I don't want to get sick. I want to keep my body doing what it, knows how to do, give it what it needs. I eat well, I get sleep, I get exercise, I breathe well, I keep my stress level down. All these things contribute to a healthy mind, body, spirit, and it's important. But these essential oils can support all those things, and this is an example of that. So lemon is just, and it's also a super antioxidant and a mood boosting. I mean, it just makes you happy. And this is one of the ones that is nice to diffuse. Anyway, so there you go. I think, you know what? I think I covered as many oils as I'm going to cover tonight. That was a lot. And hey, Morgan, I see you. Thank you. Thanks for commenting. Yes, I love you. Lauren. Are there any questions you have, Morgan Jane? I'd love to answer you. Anyway, so I think I covered all the ones that I'm going to cover tonight. I just wanted to give you an idea of how many things these oils can do. I just gave you 3 or 4 things for each oil, but there's like oh, wait a minute, I didn't do the one that, oh my gosh, On Guard. I didn't mention that one. This is the one that I've got even a sheet, 50 uses for On Guard. 50. And I mean, you can even put this in the air HVAC in your air filters, and it'll clean the air for you. This kills 99.9% of the germs that Purell and all those other do. This will. So why use, and Purell and all those others, it's killing the good bacteria along with the bad. And you need the good bacteria in your gut because that's part of your immune system. You want that. And so the On Guard just kills the bad, not the good. So this is why there's a hand spray of On Guard. There's a cleaning that you can clean the floors and your countertops with, and everything, and your toilets and everything On Guard. There's a clothes soap On Guard. There's a whole bottle of On Guard in the clothes soap. There's On Guard toothpaste. There's On Guard hand wash. In other words, they know how awesome this is for us at boosting our immune system while killing the germs that harm us, but keeping the good bacteria that we need to keep us healthy. So that's On Guard. And I also, whenever anybody, like if I have workmen come into my place or whatever, I always put this full, 7 drops in my diffuser and of On Guard to clean the air, because it kills 17 airborne viruses. This one does, On Guard. So it kills tons of stuff. So why not get the natural version? So there you go. That's On Guard. All right, so I think I've done it all. You can mix and match these into roller bottles, like This one is one I take every morning to support my thyroid, and they're about like this is balance and geranium, and this one I do for a week, and then the other one I do for a week. It has clove, lemongrass, and myrrh, I think. Yeah, and so I do that for a week, and then I do this for a week, and this has been 4 years now, and my thyroid's doing good. So I just want to say it's really cool. That's the only thing. If I had anything, that and my scoliosis on my back, and I use deep blue for that, and there you go, and yoga. So any questions? You covered the sun. Yeah, covered that. Yep. So the one thing I have not covered is the product that we've got these products that are just amazing. So it's not just oils. I mean, my vitamins. I used to spend $150 a month on vitamins, and now I just use the LLV that's got everything, including the curcumin, and it's got turmeric. It's got all of the stuff. Wait a minute. Yes, she does. She's talking about the On Guard Gel Capsule. Yes, I always order an extra one of those, Morgan Jane, because in fact I have 3 in there right now because I don't want to be without them. It's the On Guard capsules. They have Melissa and black pepper in it. So that just like bam, 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 between all the On Guard ingredients and the other, it's just a wonderful product. But anyway, the vitamins are like the basis. Give your body the food it needs. These are all bioavailable, meaning they're all food-based, and they'll make you sleep better, less pain, better mood. Let's see what the other one, less pain. Oh, more energy. So, and if you don't have more energy, better sleep, less pain, in 30 days, send the empty bottles back to them and they'll give you all your money back. So in other words, it's 100% guarantee for those vitamins, and you will feel awesome. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, of all the products, that's my number one favorite. It changed my life. When I think of how much I used to pay, and when I stopped those other ones, and I didn't even notice any difference. These, I went for a few days just to see at one time, just to see and I went, I don't know, maybe 5 days. And it's like, are you kidding me? This is what I used to feel like. So I won't do that anymore. I won't be without them. And then, of course, there's the probiotics, and there's the digestive enzymes. As we get older, we don't have as many digestive enzymes, so we're not digesting our food. There's things for people who have pain that moves around in their body. There's one, it's called deep blue polyphenols. There's women's for hormone balancing. There's just all kind, whatever you got. Let us know. Whoever enrolled you or whoever your wellness advocate is, ask them. Or if you haven't enrolled with anybody and you don't have anyone, ask me and I'll be happy to help you. But these are amazing, and you know what? You don't have to spend as much money as you're spending on all these other things. You don't. You just need a few basic things with doTERRA and you're done. It's amazing. All right, so, oh my gosh, I finished in 30 minutes, you guys. I said I was going to do it, and I did. Let's see, does Morgan Jane have anything? Yeah, vitamins are great, she said. Yes, they are. Got to have them. All right, any other last question, Morgan Jane, you want to ask? So they have, if you're interested in starting a wholesale account, anybody who's not enrolled as a wholesale member yet, oh yes, and the bone nutrient. Yes, my nails are hot. The doctor told, I mean, I should be having a problem with my calcium in my bones, but my bone density is great. So, and I say it's because I'm taking these doTERRA bone. Yep, got to do the bone nutrient for sure. Anyway, so they have put the kits together of the best and of the most used oils. And they have one called the Home Essentials Kit, and you get like these 10 basic, the larger oils and a diffuser, and it's great. And the annual enrollment, so you get it's like Costco. You pay one time for the year, and then you can buy them as often as you want, or once a year if you want. So it's not like you have to buy every month. You don't have to do anything. But you just I want you to enjoy. I want you to enjoy life. I want you to enjoy health. I want you to see what feeling good feels like. And these will help you with that. All right, so Home Essentials Kit is a wonderful one. And then there's a smaller one with the smaller bottles. the 85. So these are the 250, the large bottles, 15 ml, and these are the 5 ml. These have 85 drops. These have 250 drops. So both of them have a diffuser kit with a diffuser with them. Both of them have the annual membership with them, and so. Oh, how about that? And you've got your 10 oils, and then we will help you. When you get your kit in, we will go over every oil with you, how you want to use it, and you won't have any questions. And then we'll follow up in a couple of weeks, say how you're doing. Let's check in, and you'll say, well, you know what? I really don't know what to do with Digescent or whatever, and we'll help you with it. So you're not on your own. The good thing about having a wellness advocate is we help you, and we have classes. We've got every week we've got one of my classes, and then every week we've got another variety on our other team page. So plenty of support. So this is about changing your lifestyle. It's not just buying a couple of oils and some vitamins. It's about learning how to really feel good. All right, that's it. 7:30. Here I go. And yeah, she says her fingernails are strong again. That's true. That the bone nutrient is amazing. All right, you guys. Any questions you want, post them, and I'll get back with you. And whoever invited you to this, get back with them and ask them questions, and they would love to help you. I just know they will. Have a great night. Bye bye.